What is up, you guys? Razor here, and today is a big day for gaming, not just Apex. Today we got Valorant, we got an Apex update, we got a Fortnite update, and we got a Warzone update. It's okay. So today is a pretty goddamn big Tuesday for gaming. This right here is how you open this thing. You kill 3, you hit one of these, here's a third party, by the way, you gotta love it. You press the button as if you're starting the party at Mirage, and then you kill 3 Prowlers, and then you get the secret loot tomb. But good luck trying to get that loot, because you're literally... For one, you're obviously going to get third party, but the people? The way they pull up on what do you call the place? Goddamn Bloodhounds, Crow Nest. The way they pull up on this shit. I cannot describe how skeevy the people pull up on you. You got one squad up top. You got Little Billy and Little Joe up top, grabbing longbow and triple take from the 2 sniper bins. You got Nancy and Karen running up from Lava Fissure with goddamn, I don't know, purple Devo and a red R99. And you got the 4 other squads who actually nutted up and dropped in there with you because, you know, it's a pub. You want to ball up and you want to fight people. You don't just drop skeevy. Yeah. So, that's how I feel about the place. 10 out of 10 cosmetics and scenery. Gameplay, -2 out of 10. Just for that location specifically. The duos and the duos adding the duo, sorry. Fantastic. That was great. 10 out of 10. Finally giving the people what they want. And I'm just going to describe it, or I'm just going to explain quickly now, because people are probably wondering. The reason why they can't give us, they can't let us choose between KC or World's Edge at any time is simply they don't have the numbers for every server at all times of the day. When they when they make it a rotating playlist, all the players are queuing into the same game, right? It doesn't matter. So if it's KC, everyone's readying up into the same game, whether or not it's KC or World's Edge. So that is why we have rotating. And they figured out a cool concept to give us both, but still made it realistic where you're not going to wait 5 minutes for a public lobby queue. You're still going to load in right away, but you're not going to get to choose which map specifically you get to play on. It's a hour-and-a-half wait for each mode, and there is a Kings Canyon night mode, so haven't tried that yet, but I'm super stoked to play on night mode in a normal match, because if you remember, it's the Halloween event. We first saw the night mode, Kings Canyon. I can't wait to actually play a normal game in night mode. That's going to be interesting, and probably super frustrating when I can't see a guy in a corner. But nonetheless, let's go over these patch notes. Humongous changes today, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Starting on April 7th, duos will be added to the game alongside trios, as well as a permanent map rotation that gives players the ability to play duos or trios on Kings Canyon and World's Edge. Since the launch of Apex Legends, we've introduced duos a few times as a limited time mode, and overall it's had a positive effect on the game's health in regards to queue times and gameplay systems, in addition to reinforcing team play. Something that is paramount to every design decision we make for Apex Legends. Team-based game, that's pretty cool. So with the 4.2 update, we are excited to be adding it as a permanent mode alongside trios. Duos will not be available on ranked. Sad face, damn. Now what about solos? When we introduced solos as a limited time mode last year, we saw it actually negatively impacted the game, especially when it came to a new player retention. We've also purposely designed legends and their abilities to complement team play and squad composure. But when played solo, for a second I thought they had a typo. But when played solo, some legend abilities become useless. These are just some of the reasons we decided not to include solos in today's update. We're still exploring ways to allow a solo experience, but for now, grab a friend or 2 and jump into the arena. What if I don't have friends, Respawn? What if I don't have friends? We know players want to experience map variety when playing Apex Legends, so the 4.2 update will introduce map rotation that will include the current version of World's Edge, Kings Canyon Season 2, and Night After Dark. Ranked play will remain on the map dedicated to where we are in the current series, which is currently Kings Canyon. We want to keep queue times as short as possible. Why we decided to go with rotation versus selection, as we believe selection could have a very negative impact on queue times across the world. Ah, I'm just so smart, Chad. I'm just so smart. We'll be keeping the maps on a fairly quick rotation and tweaking it as we study the data and listen to your feedback. We'll also be introducing other versions of previously released Kings Canyon and World's Edge maps into the rotation from time to time to keep it fresh. That's fire. New Town Takeover, Bloodhounds Trials. Dive into Bloodhounds Trials where you and your squad battle against a horde of prowlers and claim high-tier loot as your reward. But beware, the most dangerous game. Fellow legends who want to scavenge those goods for themselves. In moments of quiet, don't forget to explore the enclosure, especially with a certain hunter at your side. Ooh. G7 nerfs, let's go. Reduce headshot scale from 2.0 to 1.75, so no more fucking 69s to the head to Pathfinder with no helmet. Thank God. Reduce leg shot scale from 0.9 to 0.75. Doesn't matter when we get to this new adjustment in the game. Wink wink, crazy. Slightly reduced projectile speed. So, not humongous nerfs, but nerfs for the scouts, so they're listening. I'll take it. Thank you. L-Star will reset its view kick pattern much more quickly to avoid horizontal recoil feeling like it goes in an unpredictable direction while feathering the trigger. That I don't like. Whatever makes the L-Star worse, the better. So, in my opinion. Reduce time before overheat, 2.4 to 2.2. So basically what that means, Chad, is 25 shots before it needed to be cooled down, but now it only goes to 23 shots. So you got 2 less shots before it completely, you have to cool it down. Kraber, baby! Increase headshot damage multiplier from 2.05 to 3.0. You heard that right. 3.0. Now it should always down a target with a headshot, even if they are a fortified character with a level 3 helmet and a full Evo shield. Man, how do you write that sentence and not cringe? How do you write that sentence and not cringe? Just, how do you look at yourself in the mirror and write that sentence down? God damn. Sniper ammo, reduced ammo back to pickup from 10 to 8. Why would they reduce the ammo per pickup from 10 to 8? Reduced inventory stack size from 20 to 16. I just pulled an all-nighter, chat, so I'm gonna keep it 100. I am too tired and too dumb to explain what that means at the moment. Now this is the biggest change that makes Bangalore the best legend in the game. You heard it here first, chat. Bangalore is now the best legend in the game. Low profile. Limb shots on low profile legends now deal as much damage as body shots. So let me put this into perspective for you. When you hit a leg shot with the Kraber, it's around 123, correct? And when you hit a body shot, it's $150 or whatever. Now, if say you shoot Lifeline in the toe, say you shoot Lifeline in the fucking pinky toe, she's taking 150 or more damage from that Kraber shot. So yeah, I really don't understand why they're doing this. It's actually disgusting what they're doing to the low-profile characters and just leaving the fortified characters to be the strongest legends in the game. Like, I literally run around with Caustic now and just beam shit. So, I get it. I guess they're going, like, an Overwatch-style team play. Like, they really want to make the big guys, like, a part of the game. They want to make them necessity, almost. So, I get it. It's just a very strong direction, in my opinion. Anyways, Revenant. Player feedback that Revenant wasn't feeling viable enough has been loud and clear, and game data showed the same. Our goal is to bring his effectiveness up to par with other legends. Silence. Increased duration of status effect from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Silence now disables Gibraltar's gun shield. That's sick. That right there makes me want to use them. Increase the duration of area of effect from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. And Silence has 2 charges now, so that's pretty cool. Death Totem, characters can now respawn with 50 health, or whatever health they had when they activated it, if lower, instead of 1. So when you come back from the totem, 1 caustic trap isn't going to kill you in 1 tick. You're actually going to have health when you come out of the totem, so that's pretty cool. That actually is going to make his ult pretty powerful. So, whoa. Oh, and for Revenant, they removed his low profile. I thought, for a second, I thought they removed low profile and lifeline. I was about to lose my shit. No, of course not. Lifeline. New secondary passive. Lifeline can access secret compartments with more loot on blue bins. So when you open these blue bins, secret compartment comes out with 3 extra slots, and basically you get some extra shields and stuff, which is going to be pretty big in ranked. The secondary compartment will always contain some mixture of health items, weapon attachments, and knockdown shields. Wraith Portals will now disappear after 4 seconds if both ends are outside the circle. This change was made to combat players exploiting the portal to avoid taking damage outside the ring. This one made me really sad. Like, I don't know, like, if they're talking about a bug or if they're just talking about a Wraith straight up going back and forth through a portal. They, instead of trying to, like, fix the problem, they completely changed, like, the whole road of the game doing this. Like, now, if you're, like, at Sorting Factory and the round 1 circle is going to Skyhook, and you're trying to portal out and go back and forth for meds and stuff, you're not going to be able to do stuff like that anymore. Like, they really screwed Wraith and whoever, like, is used to having a Wraith on their team with this one, guys. Evo Armour. Another just... I really don't like these changes, guys. I'm gonna be 100. Reduce the amount of damage required to evolve. Blue armor damage requirement reduced from 100 to 75. Purple 300 to 150. And red armor damage requirement reduced from 500 to 400. So basically, it's a lot easier to get your Evo shield now. It was already really easy. I guess they want people using them. Kings Canyon and Kings Canyon After Dark. Increase to the total amount of loot items that spawn in the map. Damn, that's a simple fix. I guess that's how they... Everyone was like, damn, they're gonna refix the whole loot pool distribution in Kings Canyon. Go to the patch notes. Ah, we added more stuff. Bug fixes. Fix bug for cases where match results would not process correctly after players were disconnected. Fixes for some script errors. Fixed bug for cases where taller legends could get stuck in geometry after using Wraith's portal. Oh, that was such a big play and they fixed it. Fixed bug for cases where players that were under Revenant's death protection could still be healed by Lifeline's Doctrine and Watson's Spylon. Fixed a bug where mantling with Wraith would cause the camera to clip through the character. Whoa. Fixed lighting in some interior areas on World's Edge that were appearing too dark. Ooh. Maybe... Oh, I gotta go back to sorting today. I want to see if they actually fixed the lighting. That's actually a really good fix. Fix for cases where players would not receive assist credit when using Crypto's drone to scan enemies. I mean, who cares? Fixed issue where sometimes players could hear and in rare cases be hit by Revenant's abilities while in the firing range when he's not there. Yeah, that was a funny glitch. Fixed for some cases where the circle would end in a bad or invalid location. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. That's a huge rank fix. Invalid location. That's crazy. Fixed to help reduce cases of invisible doors. Fixed issue with Bangalore's Viceroy skin where the legs were showing the wrong skins while mantling. Fixed bug for cases when Revenant places his ult and death totem on the train, players respond to it while on the train, and the train is moving, the player could be respawned somewhere else on the map, or even off the map. Energized charge for the Sentinel sniper rifle can now be cancelled with Y or triangle button. That's sick. Fixed bug for cases where dive trails were visible before exiting the dropship. Ooh, that loud ass fucking noise at the beginning of the game. Hopefully they fix that. Fixes for map bug related to exploitable hiding spots and bad geo. So overall, this was a humongous update today. A lot of some good, I would say a lot of good updates or fixes, but they had some really good fixes in there. But they also had a lot of stomach-wrenching changes in there that I really don't like, chat. Well, I keep calling you guys chat because I've been streaming for the past, like, 15 hours. My fam, Razor Nation, whatever you guys want to call yourselves. And, yeah, so let me know what you guys think down below about these patches, buffs, and nerfs. And let's get a discussion down below. I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but if you guys want to read this for yourself, I will be dropping the patch notes in the description, first link, so make sure you click that if you want to read it over for yourself, check it out, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, hope I broke it down for you guys as best as I could, and I hope you guys have a fantastic motherfucking Tuesday. I'm out. Peace.
I don't want to see the summary.
Aww.